Hi everyone. Today I'll be talking about whether self-driving cars are the future. Every year, about 1.9 million deaths occur in a car accident. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, drivers were identified as the critical reason in approximately 94% of crashes studied. Whether it was drunk driving, distracted driving, or just a simple misunderstanding, the large majority of car accident deaths are caused by human error. According to the World Health Organization, in 2023, road traffic injuries are the leading cause of death of ages people 5 to 29 years old. And Tesla estimates that over 32,000 lives could be saved per year by using autonomous vehicles. Now, we've all heard the risks about driving and the common saying told to nervous flyers that you're more likely to get in a crash on your way to the airport than you are in the plane itself. So we know the risks when we get in our car every day, and we just accept them. The question I pose to you is what if we didn't have to accept them? What if we could drive around every day knowing that we'd be perfectly safe? And what would you give for this peace of mind? Self driving cars represent one possible approach to reducing accidents caused by human error, although researchers are continuously researching their benefits and limitations. Self driving cars, or autonomous vehicles, are, according to the University of Michigan Center for Sustainable Systems, cars that, quote, use technology to partially or entirely replace the human driver in navigating a vehicle from an origin to a destination while avoiding road hazards and responding to traffic conditions, end quote. Of course, different brands of self driving cars are different and have different priorities. One AV may be designed to always drive as safely as possible, while the other one may be designed to follow the law as closely as possible. Although these priorities sound very similar, they actually cause the cars to act differently. So, the car that might be concerned with driving safely as possible will be willing to go over or under the speed limit to follow the flow of traffic, while the one more concerned with following the law will strictly follow the speed limit. So, my dad actually recently purchased a Tesla with self driving and he absolutely loves it. He's even named it Ricky. And here's Ricky. He uses self driving almost every time he goes out, and he even claims that it saved him from being in an accident before. I myself have ridden in this car while the self driving was on, and I will say I was very impressed. It can see things that even a good driver could be missing. It brakes smoothly and at appropriate times on the freeway. The lane changing is very good, and it can park itself, and you can even summon it from somewhere nearby. It's also very safe. For example, you can't look away from the road for too long while self driving is activated, or else it's going to beep at you. And if you get beeped at too many times, then the self driving feature will be disabled. Just seeing how well this technology has developed the past few years is amazing. My uncle also has a Tesla, and his is about 3 years old, older than ours, and its self driving technology is nowhere near my dad's. So it's amazing to see how this technology continues to advance in even 3 years' time. But of course, self driving cars are not perfect, and there's still room for improvement. According to Forbes, self driving cars rely on a combination of cameras, radar, LiDAR, GPS, and AI. These systems continuously collect information about the driver or the vehicle's surroundings, while onboard computers use artificial intelligence to interpret that information and make driving decisions such as steering, braking, and accelerating. However, these sensors can become less effective in harsh weather conditions such as heavy rain or snow, fog, and precipitation, showing that this technology, of course, has limitations. This type of technology could be very helpful with elderly or disabled drivers who struggle to drive themselves. Although AVs have seriously come a very long way and are doing amazing, it definitely depends on what brand you have. Not all autonomous vehicles are up to snuff, and even the good ones still make mistakes. Sadly, accidents do occur with self driving cars. A woman named Elaine Herzberg was killed by a self driving Uber Volvo SUV while crossing the street at dark. Incidents like this are what strike fear into many people surrounding AVs. Although self-driving cars have extremely advanced technology, many researchers still believe that current systems struggle with complex ethical decisions in unpredictable situations. Ethics actually plays a very large role in the public trust since self-driving cars cannot fully replace human thought and decision making. Common questions such as, will the car swerve away from one person even if it risks hitting a whole group of people? And will the cars endanger the driver while swerving away from an animal on the road? Are serious questions. In order to achieve public trust, these cars would have to have consistently good decisions and make ethical decisions consistent with what a human driver would do. Um, Although these cars are becoming more and more popular, um, some people are still not on board. In fact, 44% of US adults still believe that the widespread use of driverless cars would be a bad idea for our society, according to the Pew Research Center. In addition, only 13% of US drivers trust the self driving vehicles in 2025, while 61 still report fear of riding in autonomous vehicles. And that's from Demand Local 2025. These surveys results suggest that many Americans are still feeling a little bit cautious about self driving cars. And although we're almost there, I don't think our society is quite ready yet, according to this data. So, in order to address my main question, are self driving cars the future? I would say maybe. Technology is still advancing, and as more people start to purchase these cars, public opinion could begin to change. So, there isn't a simple yes or no answer. Its widespread adoption will depend on public trust, government regulation, and continued technological improvements. Thank you.